Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without some dope casts to eat to. That's the best I had off the top of my head.
Wow, okay.
Do you know what that's referencing, though?
A dope cast that you could eat to?
No, well, no, it's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to.
Oh,
step two, step,
I didn't get it at all, bro.
No? All right.
I didn't get it at all.
All right. Somebody out there got it, and you're gonna fucking tell me in the comments.
I don't think anybody got it.
And I'm gonna feel good about myself.
I don't think anybody got it, bro. But what I do got is another episode of When Cheese Fails, Season 12, Episode 2.
That's the
legacy.
Shit. No,
you messed it up.
Wow, the legacy of the cheese. Years of saying the season of has now been ingrained into my brain.
Yes, this is the turn, guys. This is where Adam messes up all the time, and I am right.
Oh, how the tables have turned, Mr. Black.
Have they ever?
Speaking of tables turning, that's no segue, but I'm going to use it anyway. Mr. MaximusBlack.
Yeah.
Hit me up with the sound of a squeaky table turning. I actually have no idea if that picked up on the mic, because we're going to have to find... There we go.
All right, cool.
Because we have a noise gate on now, so I don't know if it's going to...
What we also have is a cannon rush right out the gate from Titan. By the way, y'all is down here in the bottom left. And up top right, we have Titan. For those who don't know, in Legacy of the Void, you do start with 12 workers, which means you have a lot more minerals to spend early on cannons, but cannon Russians.
The cannon Russians never start a ground war in Asia, Mr. Black.
Never do that.
Especially in the wintertime.
It is still very hard to cannon rush against the Zerg. It don't matter how many minerals you have, because also the Zerg has a lot of minerals, and you also have that creep barrier. One of the good things that you can do, and I've been practicing some cannon rushes, is to start some gas in behind here, get down your gateway, because what's the point? I mean, for 150 minerals, you can easily get rid of one of these cannons.
One of those cannons is not really necessary.
Yeah,
right
one
now.
of them, even two of them, not really doing anything, right? Your first cannon is to get positioned, and then so that you can get a little bit closer. But like I was saying, what is a good thing to do here is to start to get the gas and then get the mothership out, bring the mothership down, and then you can photon overcharge your pylons. For those who don't know,
that can reach the mineral line.
And that can do some serious damage.
Because this pylon here to the mineral line, or at least the gas, easy.
Yeah, it would be. I think it'd be pretty close. It might not reach the hatch here.
Has it really nerfed the friggin' range of it that much?
Yeah, it's well, yeah. I actually don't know, because I haven't overcharged this close to creep before.
Say. Also, shoutouts to YouPorn. Hit us up with that collab. RedTube has been not ignoring our calls for 5 years now. So, YouPorn.
I'm all about you jizz, bro. That's
really?
where it's at. YouJizz.com.
I mean, I do jizz, but.
Do you?
On occasion.
Okay, nice, very nice. Wow, this conversation got real weird real quick.
LAGTV.
This extractor goes down. This Zerg is in a lot of trouble. Look at all of these free links, and at this point, Titan needs to stop building cannons for the love of everything that is holy and sacred.
I'm actually impressed that he's even gotten that far into building cannons. Where are they going?
He's running lings up to his base, and maybe that will entice him to actually start doing something back here.
Wait, hold on. Go back to that ramp real quick. That ramp doesn't look okay. Oh, okay, it's flat out. It looked like it curved out, and then the exit was only about 3.5 centimeters wide. And so I was like, is this like some sort of weird ramp that only works for like Zerglings and Zealots?
Ooh, that cannon's gonna hurt him. It's gonna be able to get rid of this extractor and the spawning pool. Meanwhile, up here, still no gas. A huge mistake. And look at this. He has got a ninja expand up here in the top left position. Cute. He's remaining calm. He's just collecting minerals. Unfortunately, not getting gas. He could be doing so over here, though, if he really wanted to. 3 lings coming up into the base, and this guy is just getting way too many cannons for no reason. This is why cannon rushers suck for the most part. There are elite cannon rushers, such as Galsey, such as Wiedemann's, and a few others that ladder that know exactly when to transition, know how many cannons to get, and know when to call it quits.
If you're spending more than 600 minerals in cannons, you've already made poor life choices.
Yeah, I mean, even if you are guaranteed victory, still build back at base just in case he managed to get a drone out. You got to remember, this Zerg is going to scout you with a drone. So if you didn't see that drone come up to your base, or if you've seen it in your base and then leave, well, that drone is doing something.
Yeah.
So at least what you can be doing here is checking the map to see if there is a hatch somewhere. Also, when your opponent is doing absolutely nothing and just sitting there and collecting minerals, there's no aggression. There's no spine crawlers going down. There's no units
happening somewhere.
Something is going on.
It's not like he's sitting there to build, collect minerals for 5.5 years to build 4 larvae worth of zerglings.
He's still building. He's building.
Now he's building. We've 5 minutes into the game, which, as we've noted before, in Legacy of the Void, is forever. We're only now just getting around to gateways. He has built 3 too many, and by 3 I mean more like 10 too many cannons.
Yeah, it's just
and they're all in positions that do pretty much nothing. I mean, there's no benefit, no added benefit to anything he's done here. He could have done this exact play with, at most, 4 cannons.
There is 2,200 minerals in this base, not even 2,500 minerals sitting right here, surrounding 300.
He's all in to his all in. Not only has he put all these cannons here, but now he's building his unit-producing structures all the way down here, which means, thanks to the fancy new mechanics of Warpin, even if he had it, which I don't even think he does.
No.
Even if he did, the only place in which he could successfully get units in under the time it takes between now and the apocalypse is down here. He can't warp him in at home 16 seconds.
Yeah. Well, he can.
Oh, no, the Nexus. Nexus, sorry.
It's all right. You're learning.
I'm getting there.
We'll teach you.
I'm actually not getting there. I actually I've like watched almost none of this.
What Titan is? Okay, this is. I'm gonna crown this a new phrase.
Okay. So is this like the new Siticity?
Yeah, this is the new Siticity.
Okay.
I've actually got 2 phrases.
Okay.
This is called cheese fatigue.
Oh.
I just came up with that on the spot. While
it's like the meat sweats.
While you were talking, I was zoned out thinking about something that I can call this.
Maybe we should call it the cheese sweats.
The cheese sweats.
Instead of the meat sweats.
The cheese sweats.
See, now you
I
got
like that.
Too much cheese.
Cheese fatigue.
Okay.
The cheese sweats, and he's cheese drunk right now. He's drunk on cheese.
That's some expensive cheese.
That is some expensive cheese, and what I mean by that is this guy is up his own ass right now.
Okay.
All right, he is cheesing.
I'm not actually sure how that means he's up his own ass.
Okay, so if I'm gonna pretend I am Titan right now.
Okay.
Okay, and here we go.
You're drunk on cheese.
Oh man. Oh, this is awesome.
Okay.
He'll never get out of this base. I got my stalkers. Let me go check out over here. I'll get second gas. Oh, warp gate research. Oh, it's a little late, 7:30, but he's fucked. He can't do shit here. Well, look at these gateways all over the place. He already GG'd, but he didn't leave yet. But I'm just toying with him now. Can't wait to send this into to LAGTV. It's gonna be awesome. They're gonna cast my game, and oh man.
So that is what he's saying right now. He's having so much fun.
Oh, Legacy of the Void is
awesome. He thinks he's so far ahead right now that he's got the balls to basically just build a crescent moon of gateways around this guy's base.
Oh, they said this game was dead. Oh no, I'm bringing it back to life. The only thing that's dead is him. Y'all get it, y'all. That's his name. Yeah. Well, he's pretty much fucked. So yeah, that's happening.
Meanwhile,
this
guy, y'all. He is sitting back right now. He is macroing up. Did you see? Let me show you this chat here.
What's the over/under on him actually watching YouPorn while playing this right now?
Oh, it's pretty high.
Okay.
He put GG in there. You know what that does? That makes it think like he has given up. His opponent also said GG.
It's the oldest trick in the book.
I do it
feigning death.
I do it all the time.
I do it all the time.
They fall for it all the time.
Okay.
But I take it a little step further. I go GG, and I start talking like, how did you get that so quickly? And I start talking like just to buy time.
Okay.
It's part of the meta. It's part of the game. Blizzard designed a beautiful game, but what they didn't design and what they didn't factor into the strategy that is StarCraft.
Intelligent people?
Exactly. And right now, y'all is very intelligent. He's sitting back.
Y'all come back now.
He's sitting back. And he's building roaches. What he could be doing right now, though, with his 2,000 minerals, is be building more bases. But I'm going to let that slide because...
We're going to let that slide because he's doing well right now.
And look how complacent Titan has gotten. There is gateways everywhere. There is like 7,000 minerals sitting in here. All he's got at the 9-minute 17 mark is 2 stalkers and 3 adepts. And now he's warping in more stalkers. And now he's just picking his opponent apart slowly while he's just getting more minerals. And eventually, this army is going to get so big. Then again, I don't know. He's got a lot of gates. And these gates are protected. But he hasn't expanded. So look at this. His minerals are about to be depleted. Although he's only sitting on 900 now. He's going to have like one attack, one push.
I mean, it has taken him this long to make his way to 8 stalkers.
That's bad.
Let's just frame it that way. And
That's bad.
And 3 adepts?
Yeah.
Those are adepts, right?
These are adepts, yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, and at this point in the game, I feel like adepts are kind of like you bought them for no reason.
Yeah, they're not, they're, in my opinion, they're not great mid-late game units.
No.
At least from what I've seen
they're
so
kind of early harassy units that do the most. We now have a whole lot of roaches on the field.
It's
here.
a lot of roaches, but it's still not.
It's not enough to go through 450,000 minerals worth of cannons.
No.
Nor is it enough to finish the game. But it's a good start.
Oh my God!
Free
right
stalker.
now, Titan is shitting his pants.
This is about to be a great attack on Titan, and all the anime fans go wild.
Wow, he just lost 2 stalkers and adept for nothing. He's going to warp in here. Luckily, he is by that Nexus. For those who don't know, it's a 5-second warp in time by the Nexus or by a gateway.
16 seconds outside of that range.
It is a long damn time.
Make a sandwich.
Which I think it will be buffed eventually. It used to only be 2 seconds, but they nerfed that a little bit because 2 seconds is a little crazy at a warp prism. I agree. Overcharge going off on the pylon, but immediately he is going to focus down on that pylon, which is a good and bad thing. It's really good in PvP because it stops a lot of cheeses, but when it comes to PvZ and PvT in the mid-late game, when you do these overcharges, it doesn't buy you that time. It doesn't really give you anything. It's really good at defending Zerg, Ling, Baneling, Roach all-ins early on, but when it comes down to this, when you've got significant units, they just focus fire on those pylons that are killing them. It doesn't give them any extra shields or anything like that, and pylons are very weak, and it also unpowers everything that's around it. Now these 2 cannons that were going to do DPS before are no longer doing DPS. Think about this. In the long run, if you weren't overcharging it, you were doing a Nexus, not only would those roaches back off, but if they decided to go in there, they'd focus on these cannons and not the pylon. There'd be more DPS going on them. So you really gotta... You gotta
think about what you're doing because you didn't accomplish a lot with it and you just crippled yourself because now you have no production.
You really have to watch what pylons you overcharge, and you have to put your pylons in strategic positions, and you have to double them up. Unlike before, where you didn't want to have everything in one spot, now you kind of have to...
pylons have become far worse than they ever were before.
Oh, have they ever?
Far, far worse.
Well, and look at this. The Zerg is in a phenomenal position. There are like no minerals left. He's sitting on 700. He is going to go up and try and attack. This battle will be, well, it's going to be one he's going to lose pretty quickly.
Yeah, he's already lost it. He left his base and lost.
Wow, 2,600 minerals. If I was...
Now, the funniest thing about this is that normally when you take over another person's base like he did, like Titan had, done to y'all down bottom, you take it over. Unfortunately, it took him so damn long that there's damn near no minerals left down there, and even if there was, there's still creeps in... Oh, no, it's gone.
He's got here, and that's it.
But who cares about expanding and having no minerals? Why not just leave the game?
And he just left. I mean, he's embarrassed right now.
I'd be embarrassed.
That's all that is. Wow.
We just managed to get far enough into the game that we turned over from orchestral music to Terran music, and there's not even a Terran in the game.
It's interesting.
Did you notice that?
I definitely noticed that.
It's a little weird.
Well, that was episode 2
of
When She Fails. That was a good one.
That was good. I like y'all's play. Certainly, with the minerals he was sitting on, he could have, like we were talking about, done more. But then again, so did Titan. Titan actually won this game about 4 times.
Oh, he just shit the...
but he also spent 4 games worth of minerals on cannons.
It's just
didn't do anything in the process.
He had cheese fatigue, bro.
He did.
He had cheese fatigue. Well, how are y'all enjoying this series? Make sure, if you guys want to be part of this, to go to LAGTV. And please submit your When Cheese Fails. Mark them. Give us a little blurb about what happens in the game so that we know we're not casting something that doesn't need to be casted.
Yeah.
And also send in those normal games. Adam and I are doubling the time we spend together each month to bring you guys more content.
Yep.
So if you're enjoying it, show us that love by hitting that like button, commenting down below, and sharing it. Let's get people talking about Starcraft again. Legacy of the Void is out. There's a lot to discuss. There's going to be a lot of changes. There's a lot of cheeses and new things that we haven't seen. There's Archon mode that we can do. Novawar says will be coming back. I mean, there is so much. We're really excited, and we're still doing those monthly tournaments, which will be happening on November 21st. By the time this comes out, November 21st will be probably gone.
Who knows?
You never know. But if not...
We have no idea how the content release schedule is going to work yet, so
we
we
don't.
actually don't know.
We actually don't know.
These two games could have gone out back to back, and we have no idea.
Oh, they just might. You never know.
You never know.
But yeah, that's going to be it for me.
That also means it's it for me.
And we'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace out.
Peace.